Welcome back to another video here at Ozark Fence. Today we're doing a quick video about our typical loadout on the truck. What does a typical crew look like? What are the tools that we bring? And what do we come equipped with when we go to an average job? Let's take a quick look. Crew sizes. Here at Ozark Fence, we have 4 different crews. They range from light duty crews and repair to 2 commercial crews and 1 residential crew. And really the crew is made up typically of 3 people. One would be the leader or a foreman, followed by at least 1 or 2 more support roles to help get the job done. Here it just kind of depends on what we're going out to do as to how many people we send out and what crew we send out. So the typical rundown of the truck consists mainly of just really a few basic tools. Let's run through what each item is that we always carry on the truck. First and foremost, we have a step ladder because you never know what size fence you're going out to mess with. 6 foot and smaller, typically you don't need one, but we do a lot of 8 foot tall chain link fence, 10 foot tall, and sometimes 12 foot tall. So having a ladder on the truck is very important. Next up to the bag here, this just represents tools and more specifically power tools. And although we don't have all of our power tools here on the bag today, this just kind of represents that each truck gets their own set of power tools. That would include stuff like a drill, an impact, a bandsaw, a grinder, a sawzall, a circular saw, just kind of the run-of-the-mill tools that a fence contractor would need. Next up, we have hard hats and glasses. We also have ear protection inside. Safety is a big thing here at Ozark Fence, and it's important to be safe while you're working. Not only that, but some jobs that we go on require said safety gear, and so it's important to have enough of this stuff to cover all of your guys. Another typical thing we might bring would be a welder and a welding helmet. A lot of the stuff that we do, especially on this truck, is light duty and repair work, and sometimes that requires welding in the field. A good set of post hole diggers is a must, because as much as you might hate to dig a hole, if you're building fence, eventually you're going to have to dig one. So we've got these old trusties here that are made out of solid steel. They're very heavy and hefty, but they dig holes really quickly. And another thing that accompanies this is a rock bar, which you can see up on the top of the truck. So you may not have a rock bar depending upon where you're building fence, but here in Missouri, it gets rather rocky, so it's good to have a rock bar. Some of the other items on the back or the headache rack of the truck include T-post puller, which is this red guy here. We do a lot of temporary fence, and sometimes we use T-post to secure those panels up, and you got to have a way to pull those T-posts back out of the ground, and that is what that does. We typically will also bring a post pounder, although we don't like to leave it on the truck overnight. Sometimes we bring those more expensive tools inside and lock them up, so that's not currently on here, but we do typically bring it. Hanging on the truck here is a come-along, and that's a great tool for a lot of different things, mainly used for stretching chain link fence. In the video we just did last week about jigs, we covered why you need a come-along to stretch chain link, and we carry it almost every job that we go to. So the back side of the truck that you see here that's empty, this just represents materials, and depending upon what kind of job we're going to do, whether it's a light install or a heavy one or a repair, this is where we would keep space to load materials to fix a fence or build a fence. Now, we didn't cover every single tool that we have on the truck, but we gave you a basic idea of what we carry every day, no matter where we're going. Those tools that I talked about and showed are essential for building fence, and for us, it's essential to carry them everywhere we go. So that was a quick rundown of what we keep on a typical truck and the different crews that we have here at Ozark Fence. Let us know what you think about this video in the comments below. Make sure to turn on the notification bell and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Let us know what you'd like to see in next week's video, and we'll catch you then.